you're introducing a new rule, like one step, one rule. Please tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, Kevin, we're really excited here at Topstep and to partner with you and your trading community, and our trading community is really going to love this. And what this basically does, it simplifies our entire program. It makes it shorter and quicker for people to get to the funded level. The one step is like we have, and instead of 2 steps, we now have 1 step. Very simple. That one's pretty straightforward. Now the next one is one rule. Now there's only one rule that will disqualify you or stop you or from advancing to the funded level. Now that one rule is the downside rules. It's kind of like your max loss limit. We as traders always need to be watching our downside.
Yes.
And ensuring that that's the number one thing is capital preservation. And this will basically be the one thing you need to watch out for. Our daily loss limit just got changed, so that's no longer a rule that's going to break your account, just going to deactivate your account for the trading day. That's super exciting to traders. And a lot of our other rules, like products permitted and all that, these are just move towards they're not going to break your account. Closing at the end of the day is not going to break your account. And this is our way of helping, always supporting and moving our traders forward to funding. And then when they're in the funded account, we want them to be growing that account and taking consistent profits. So one step, one rule, big announcement, and we just launched it. So I'm excited.
Okay, so what led Topstep to make this change?
Well, of course, feedback. Topstep's the pioneer, and we're the creator of the funding space. So for us, starting off at 2 steps was very appropriate at that time, 10 years ago. And the industry's really moved towards the feedback that we've gotten is 1 step and less rules. And basically what Topstep wanted to do is go 1 step with 1 rule. And just like traders, we wanted to take the time to understand what's best for the trader. Everything that Topstep does is what's best for the trader. We're not going to lead you down a path that's going to create bad habits. We're not going to feed on FOMO or addictions of traders. We're going to put you in the best spot because that's what we care about, is turning people who trade into better traders with healthier habits. So that's really what we're excited to announce with the 1 step, 1 rule. And we're glad it's finally here. How about that?
But why now? I mean, what did it take this long?
I think, again, Topstep just looks at everything we're doing and ensuring that, again, this is the best interest of the trader. It's also where we can be more flexible in our technology. So our technology kind of had to get updated as well to be able to swiftly move to this new program. And then we had other things that we were working on. So it's kind of like this moved to the top of priority. And we said, all right, this year we're going to be launching that. And we're really excited.
So what tips do you have for traders under these 1 step, 1 rule?
I think that the tips remain the same. This is something that we want to tell the traders that, hey, do not rush. Don't let impatience or lack of discipline. You have to remain focused on those. So I know traders want to get to the funded level. Now it is easier to get to the funded level, but that doesn't mean you should change anything in your trading. The trading combine is there to create, hone, or develop your strategy, and that's what your main focus should be. Now, when your strategy is working, you're going to get funded faster. So that alone, but in general, you want to continue doing what you're doing as a trader, and always be working your discipline muscle, and always be adjusting and working on your trading strategy, so you're able to trade any market conditions. And that's really what the trading combine is about, is seeing how you trade any market conditions. So continue doing what you're doing.
So just do whatever we do right now.
Yes. And you're just going to get funded. You're just going to get funded quicker. Yes.
Get funded quicker. What if I passed the funded account? What if I got the funded account? So is there any tips for newbies to get into the funded level?
New funded traders, again, focus on continuing to do what you're doing that got you to the funded level. It's only the 1 rule. Again, if you hit your daily loss limit, you're still funded. You're still able to move on. You're deactivated for the day. And when you're deactivated for the day, it's probably not your day anyway. So you probably want to call it a day. And that's what really the daily loss limit is about. It instills discipline. It's one of the most important rules that you could put on yourself. Now, Topstep's not going to make it a rule that breaks your account, but it's just going to deactivate your account. So that one is something that still instills discipline. But any new funded trader, continue doing what you're doing. Watch your downside, and trade small until you start building your account, and then increase your size. That's what I always tell a lot of traders. Don't over leverage in the very beginning, but continue doing what you're doing that got you to the funded level.
So don't over leverage, right? This is the key word.
This is the key word, especially out of the gate. When you first start trading, do not over leverage. Trade small. I like to call it trading 101. Trading very small, very beginning stage. Keep your loss limits a little tighter, your size a little lower, and build that account enough that you build a little bit of a cushion, and then start to increase your loss limits and your size or your stops or however you want to do it, because you really don't want to be getting yourself in the hole right away. And the best way not to get yourself in the hole is to start off small size. Wait for high probability trade setups, not like any setups. You want those high probability ones, and that takes a little bit more patience. And when you do that, you're really able to put yourself in a position that you have a good cushion in your account, because you waited for high probability setups. You built that cushion a little bit here, a little bit there. Now you got some space. Then you up your size. Then you up your daily loss limit, or you update or up your size. And again, our risk managers will help you up your size and your daily loss limit. You got to contact them. You'll have a direct line as a funded trader. You'll have a direct line to the risk managers that you can call in and say, hey, can you increase my loss limit? Can you increase my size? That's all there for you.
Thanks. And so what else?